All right, guys, we're supposed to do trending now here, but, of course, we just asked a question on 131060. When were you wrongly accused? And, Jim, this has gone off frog in a sock style.
Yeah, we might have to touch again tomorrow because a lot of people have called through. So sorry if we couldn't get to your phones. But a lot of people wrongly accused, which makes me feel like they weren't.
Yeah.
It's your opportunity to be like, no, it wasn't me, I swear.
But we've interrupted this trending now for Maddie in Kalani Heights, who apparently has the most epic wrongly accused story.
Hi, Maddie.
Hey guys.
Hey.
When were you wrongly accused, Mads?
I was returning from a trip overseas and going through the airport waiting at the baggage carousel, and my bag hadn't shown up. But there was only one left on the carousel and it looked exactly like mine because I have a pink suitcase.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to pick it up and take it through customs in hopes of finding the person who had taken my bag. And a customs officer ended up stopping me for a random search and found several illegal drugs and illegal weapons and just a bunch of mixed things in a bag. And I was basically interrogated for 8 hours trying to plead that it wasn't my bag and I was innocent.
Oh, my. So what are we talking? So what? Like cocaine or heroin? Or do you know what the illicit stuff?
Couple of handguns, a shoddy.
We talking what kind of weapons and what kind of drugs are we talking, Maddie?
So I don't actually know the weapons and I don't know how much of the drugs there was, but I know it was cocaine.
Yeah.
They said they weren't allowed to tell me more details for my own safety, but yeah.
So they thought you were like a drug mule or something?
Yeah, I think they just thought that I was, getting paid to take the bag through or something.
Maddie, but just to go backwards, so you were waiting at the carousel, there were no bags, there was just this one pink suitcase which was basically the same as yours. So in your mind, you thought you'd go out through that customs area and maybe someone would be there with your pink suitcase. You go, hang on, I think we've swapped.
Yeah, I know, so dumb. I thought if I went through, maybe someone was out there and had realised, and you know how you can't get back through customs.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
And so what do they say over the 8 hours, and how did they find out that it wasn't yours?
They basically just had to make me prove myself that I wasn't connected to this person, I hadn't been paid, and I didn't know who they were. And you know how you have the sticker on your bag that shows your last name and where you're from?
Yeah.
I just had to prove that I had nothing to do with them, and it just took hours because they were trying to trace down this person and find out who they were and get details and look at footage. And
did they catch the person, Maddie? Did they catch the person? Because I know often if something goes into lockup, after a certain amount of time you get it back. So did they catch the person?
Yeah, they did end up catching them, and I did get my bag back, which was great.
Did they do anything crazy in the interrogation? Like that you were like, I don't feel comfortable with this, or made you feel really scared?
Honestly, I wasn't given food or water in that whole 8 hours. Not even offered a cup of water until I had to ask 5 times.
Wow.
Did you say because I've seen a lot of movies, but did you say I'm not saying anything without my lawyer present? Did you say any of that or?
Honestly, I should have, but I was in such shock. I was literally just begging, please let me go. I didn't do anything.
Oh. Maddie, did they say if was your bag with this other person, or where was your bag?
Yeah, no, it was. I think that they took my bag just as a way of trying to be oh, oops, I took the wrong bag sort of thing, not realising that their bag would be searched.
Oh. So they were waiting for you to go, oh, my God, whoopsies, let's swap.
Yeah, so they were actually waiting on the other side, hoping that someone would walk through with the bag. Going,
so that was
a
setup. The whole thing was
planned it. You were unbeknownst to you, you were a drug mule.
You're an accidental mule.
Secret mule.
Maddie the mule.
And lucky enough, we happened to have the same pink suitcase.
Oh, no, mate, that wasn't lucky enough.
Have you thought about the fact that maybe they clocked you overseas and they were
framed you?
They were we'll buy the same suitcase to do this? Have you thought about that?
I honestly have no idea. I was in Thailand, so I just I can't put two and two together of what happened.
If that happened on the reverse, you're looking at the death sentence too in Thailand. If that happened in the reverse,
so scary.
Did you ever have to go to court? Did you hear anything more, or once after the 8 hours you were out, was it done?
Once I got out, I just had a few phone calls over the next few weeks, just being we're so sorry. Here's a little update. The person's being. They didn't say charged. They just said dealt with correctly, and
Go.
I don't know what that means.
Take it out the
but-
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, use one of those weapons. Well, Maddie, gee, thank you so much for calling through. That's huge.
Yeah, that's
well, I guess
major.
you've learnt your lesson now. Don't have a pink bag. Just use a boogie board bag or something like that. Because it might be...
That might be more of a success for you, Maddie.
There's no way someone's doing a boogie bag twice. You know what I mean? Maddie,
Well, Mads, thanks
good
for that.
on
That's
ya.
crazy.
Thank
Wow.
you,
Thank
Maddie.
you so much, guys.
See,
Glad you're okay.
see
Glad
you,
you're okay.
Maddie.
Okay.
Geez, guys, don't pick up random bags at the carousel. He's Benson Boone today.